So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it. He's gone for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Now it's Villa. Bernardo Silva. Now can... And a chance! That's another chance! Ihan is there, and he can get that clear. Oh no, this does not look good.
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bernardo Silva! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And that should get the job done. Bahia have the chance to go the other way. And he's had it nicked away. Played in by Robertson. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more...
Big chance, must be! And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the finish! Goal! Bahia! And Bahia are in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Albert Ferrer. Messi. Mbappe. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's superb. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Bahia are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he's gone looking for safety. Over to the left. Now, can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. And the ball's come loose here. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found the way through. Matija Nastasic spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Tries to play it through. Nicely shaped ball, and he's picked out the run. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Look at the space here. Nicely weighted ball. He could be in here. David Villa. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's found a way past.
Bahia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Vinicius Junior. In it comes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Undor. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Zielinski! And it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, well measured. Chiellini. Cannavaro. And it's Davids. Tries to pass it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That is a brilliant interception. Guti. It's a really well-measured ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Hernandez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got away. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Davids. And it's Guti. Ambitious ball here. And Dor has created one goal already. Oh, he's onto this. Vinicius Junior. And Dor. And the pass is intercepted. Has a shot! Oh, yes! It's there! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what has happened here? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Vinicius Junior.
Barcelona are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Davids. David Villa might just make this. It's Albert Ferrer. And Dor. There he goes, motoring forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bernardo Silva played into space. He's in a great position here. Oh, there's the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Guti. Nice interception, well timed. Serginho. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Messi. Now it's Zielinski. He's looking wide. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Robertson. Guti.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Zielinski. Couldn't squeeze it through. Davids. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. De Bast. Looking for the run. Rafinha. And he's managed to get rid. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Villa. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zielinski. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Searching pass he's played there. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Davids. Now it's Guti. That's a good ball out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. That's tidy. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Brilliantly cut out. Tries to get it clear. Can he get on the end of this? Serginho. And it's Serginho. Chooses to go cross-field. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Robertson. Albert Ferrer. And that will be it. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
Once more, a remarkably good start.
Messi! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Davids aims beyond the defence. Good read, needed to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Roberto Baggio. Baggio has got himself a free kick. Cruyff is behind this one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
This boy is showbiz! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Adriano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Neymar, and he's managed to get free. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything right here. He doesn't want a repeat of what has already occurred. Cruyff! Oh, the ball's run loose, this time surely! Oh, he's been caught on it here! still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Xavi Alonso. Out to the left it goes. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Rijkaard. And here's Cruyff. He has found the way through. And Cruyff!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
Adriano! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Cruyff.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to pass it through. He's found the way through. He's had a shot! Albert Ferrer. Roberto Baggio. Baggio really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Davids does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Out towards the flank. Ambitious ball here. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Vinicius Junior. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Hernandez. Davids. And here's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it out wide. Fired deep. He gets big! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Adriano. Goes looking wide. Albert Ferrer. And it's Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. David Villa gets into a good position. Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Adriano.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and
And this is Neymar. That is great defending, so alert. Davids. Albert Ferrer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he latch on to this? Very nicely done. Engages and forces him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Well, that is one way to stop him. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Can he get on the end of this? He could be in here. Shot a goal! he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar. In with the challenge. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Hernandez. Here's a chance! Just eases him off the ball. Good chance here! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Cannavaro does well to get it back. Roberto Baggio quietly revving up. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out to the left flank. Albert Ferrer. He's a sharp little ball here. No outsmarting him this time. Bernardo Silva. Oh, some tackle that. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. It's a threatening ball. Decent chance! Bernardo Silva. And it's Davids. Now it's Villa. And this is Adriano. And this is Cruyff. He is, and he shoots! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Bernardo Silva. Messi looking to add to his goal. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And smartly reclaimed. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Cruyff. Over to the left. Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Villa. Pinches it off him. Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Adriano is flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 17 será sustituido por el dorsal 7.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's played through for him. He's got away. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cafu gets across to intercept that. It's Bernardo Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. Into the last quarter of an hour. Foot in. Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Albert Ferrer. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's gone for goal! Oh, belter! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
El dorsal 22 será reemplazado por el dorsal 6.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Great defending, strong and determined.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's made its way to him. David Villa had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
El dorsal 15.
Into the last 5 minutes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's there! And this is getting better and better. Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he's there to clear it. David Villa is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's picked his way through. Messi. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. That's an imaginative pass. And he's running through. That's a sharp pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played into space out wide. It's a promising position. No, he's not getting past him there. And we're done. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Gullit pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. That looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting chance! Loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking for a runner.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Strong running down that left flank. That's really nicely played. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Climbs up big! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simple, certainly effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. In with the challenge, and it's Cruyff. Probing pass. Real chance here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should.
And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Yeah. Ooh, delicate chip through. That's been slipped through. Just too much on that. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gullit could try cutting inside here. Chance, surely! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And a chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Changement.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Messi. Best. Messi. He's had a shot! He's scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So is this the start of a comeback? Madrid have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Khan is there to clear. That has not gone well. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. Drogba. That's a shade optimistic. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's in space and looking for options. He's picked his way through. Spread it left. Cruyff. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cafu knocks it into space. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Big chance! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Looking for the run. That's a cute ball. Khan gets rid without sophistication. Out to the right. Hullet. Hullet plays it in. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Nous rappelons à l'intention de nos spectateurs qu'ils sont tenus de voir avec modération. Toute personne au comportement visiblement étrange ou inapproprié sera exclue du stade. Merci. Changement en cours.
So off we go once more. Madrid changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Zanetti. Nice-looking ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Vinicius Junior. That's going to go a long way. And this is Hullet. Now there's a fine ball. Messi is flagged offside. Beckenbauer. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vieira with the foul. Vieira has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 19, Messi, pour le remplacer,
Nicely intercepted.
le numéro 41.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Out for a throw. He's dealt with that really well.
Oh, that's brilliant from him, because he was so quick to read it.
Madrid have their third corner. Khan claims comfortable. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Hullet. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Well, there's the clearance. Toss somewhat off target. And this is Drogba. Oh, no joy this time. He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And here's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to play it through. Zanetti getting this one clear. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Chiellini. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ball's gone astray.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Drogba proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rijkaard. He's had it taken off him. Played down the flank. The less said about that pass, the better. Half an hour gone in the second half. Cruyff. Baresi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Madrid are down to 10 men. Keeper is right behind it.
Bullet has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Zanetti. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro...
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Cafu. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's ended up in no man's land. And it's Rijkaard. And he's let fly. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Cafu picks it up from the goal kick. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Chiellini looking to play him in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Zanetti has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. And it's Bernardo Silva! And he's done very well to deal with it. Corner number 4 coming up here. Tries to get it clear.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
The most accurate pass. Cafu. Maldini eases him off the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through? Rice, here's onto this. Picks out, there's the shot! He's got a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And this is Drogba. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. And it's Maldini. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Attention, attention.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Well, there's the impressive figure of Christian Vieri. What a left foot he has.
Quite a frame.
Yeah, possibly one of the last of the old-fashioned strikers. Big, powerful and direct.
Shot, surely! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Zanetti. And it's Xabi Alonso. Marmouche, good ball, good take. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cafu. Oh, terrible pass. He's away. Goes for a shot! They've scored! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kvaratskhelia! Kvaratskhelia! Oh, he's hit the bar! Hullet. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Looking to play him in. Gravenberg. Kvaratskhelia gets into some... tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Otto is there, and he can pick it up.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that was vital. The most accurate pass. David Villa. Ball's played through. It's played through for him. Oh, that's nice. Messi. Bastoni. Gravenberg. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's well spotted. Xavi Alonso. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cafu. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Over to the left. That's a throw. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Bullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Brazil deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly,
He's tried one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Pull it. Shot could be on. No foul, says the referee. Davids takes control of it and he's on the move. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta gets into a good position. David Villa. Played out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Xavi Alonso. It's Albert Ferrer. Messi. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Villa. Played out to the left flank. And this is Marmouche. Look at the space here. Gravenberg has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's shifting through the gears here. He's gone for goal! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos que permaneçam sentados durante a partida. Agradecemos sua cooperação.
We're underway again.
Barcelona really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pullet receives it in a wide position.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Pullet with the short one. Pullet. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia finds himself offside. Just about within shooting range.
And he should have made it 4.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
No, he's seen through all of that.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's picked it up out wide. No, again, there's no way through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pinches it off him.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Albert Ferrer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Gravenberch. He's a sharp little ball here. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Messi has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Chiellini. Now it's Vieri. And he's on his way! Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's burst through! Chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Cannavaro.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Oh, what a mistake! There's the shot! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Zanetti. Ah, he's given it away. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's there to make the challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle?
Substituição.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Messi. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great chance! Zanetti. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Bastoni spots it and intercepts.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played, well played. Pull it. No, he refuses to take the bait. Looking for options for movement. That has been slung wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Chance here to counter. Vieri has it out. And a chance! Oh, what about that?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Gol marcado para o Brasil. Aos 44
Barcelona
minutos do
making
segundo
consecutive
tempo,
changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a
Can he finish? And he hits the net! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to...
And the finish! Oh, there was plenty on that. Mateus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Teremos uma substituição.
Oh, good steal. He just read it.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Can he get onto this? Zanetti. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today? He rises! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good-looking ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for the run. The most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. And he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That's a throw. De Jong. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Pings in across. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's been slipped through. Messi gets into some space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that was vital. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Great vision. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Palmer. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's De Jong. No goals as yet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Albert Ferrer with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, no joy this time. Darmian. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Szoboszlai. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. He's got away. Messi. Messi's cross. And that has been knocked clear. Mbappe. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Neymar. He is through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Darmian. Oh, they could be caught out here. Look at the space here. Gets good distance on it. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he skips past his man, sends it crossfield. Messi has it in a wide position. And here's the chance to counter. Messi, now he's got space here. Davids gets across to intercept that. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the...
Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Darmian with the clearance. Szoboszlai. Davids. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cafu. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Darmian. And here's Palmer. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Well, that is one way to stop him. De Jong. Rice. Tries to play it through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Now it's Neymar. And it's Serginho. That has been slung wide. It's a searching pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Threads one in. Soboslai receives it in a wide position, and he's managed to get free. In comes the corner. Barcelona have their third corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Played back in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Palmer picks it up out wide. And the finish! He scores! And finally he has breathed life into the game. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
River Plate have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vinicius Junior. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. No, it's come to nothing. He's on it, can he get away? Now the delivery. Serginho gets it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Mbappe. Ball's played through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goes for a shot! No way through, so back it comes. He's having a go!
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Palmer. Neymar. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Good ball, good take. And it's He's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And here's Palmer. Played out wide. And it's Palmer. Goes for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
20,
time for changes
Messi.
on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 17. El dorsal 21. El dorsal 4. Chiellini.
Mamouche is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
El dorsal 18.
Messi.
Griezmann.
It's Zielinski.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
El dorsal 3. El
There's
dorsal
the header! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
River Plate are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
River Plate could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
River Plate finding their passes. 4 added minutes on the board. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cruyff. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, what about a counter-attack? And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things